Would you describe yourself as claustrophobic? Are you afraid of losing control of yourself? I am back with a work of Junji Ito's that I've been wanting to talk about. Now, this one isn't gory or violent or anything, but it's one of the most disturbing Junji Ito stories ever written, and it's actually one of the first ones I ever read. The Enigma of Amigara Fault. This story follows a character named Owaki who came a long way to see a fault line that had appeared. What's special about this fault line is that there are human-shaped holes all the way across. This phenomenon has drawn in people from all over the world to come see it, and on his way to this fault, he runs into another character named Yoshida. When they reach the fault line, something mysterious happens. There is a man claiming that one of the holes in the fault shapes just like him. In fact, it was made for him. He strips down and climbs into the hole, sinking into it and not returning. Now, from the main character, Owaki's perspective, this is a crazy person doing a crazy thing. And I am not a crazy person, and I would not do such a thing. Yoshida is also not a crazy person who would not do such a thing. But Owaki starts having nightmares about being trapped in one of these human-shaped holes. The next day, they find Yoshida's human-shaped hole, in which she is afraid, I have to go in here, and I may never come out. Owaki, being afraid to lose this person, starts filling her hole with rocks and tells her that that's not going to happen. Another night passes, and he has another nightmare where he is even further into one of these holes. When he wakes up, she is nowhere to be found. He goes to her hole in the wall, in which the rocks that he had filled it with are gone, and so is she. So what happens? Owaki finds his hole in the wall. And with nothing left to do, he strips down and climbs into his hole. It was made for him. It is where he belongs. A few months go by, and some excavator people are on the other side of the fault, and they see very distorted holes on the other end that are not quite human-shaped. But when they look inside, they see something truly terrifying. What makes this a powerful story is that we are shown the progression of a character we are not familiar with doing something crazy and absurd, to a character we are familiar with doing something crazy and absurd, to our character doing the same thing. It invokes this fear of, how much control do I truly have of myself? It also invokes extraordinary claustrophobia, for there is nothing more claustrophobic than a hole the exact shape of your body that progressively gets narrower and narrower until your body has been stretched until it's unrecognizable. Junji Ito is a master of horror. This Lovecraftian horror, paired with his amazing illustrations, is just a truly terrifying piece of work, and I find myself obsessed with it. I'm actually excited about the next Junji Ito work that'll be released in America in 2 months. The Liminal Zone will be released, and I plan on reading and reviewing that as soon as it's released. I just wanted to talk about one of my favorite Junji Ito stories. Leave your favorite Junji Ito story in the comments. If I haven't already read it, then I have something fun to do. If you want me to make a video on a specific Junji Ito story, let me know. I plan on doing some of his larger books later on, Tomie, Gyo, and so forth and so on. Subscribe for more content, hit the notification bell to get notified of when we upload, and thanks for watching.